We want to make learning fun because what we know is that when the learner's brain has to do something as they're learning, that learning sticks. We're taking these tools from H5P, turning those passive consumption hours into active learning hours. At Good Roads, our education department supports a highly diverse group of learners, from frontline road crews to municipal engineers, many of whom have had a limited exposure to online learning prior to the pandemic. So our challenge was really twofold. First, transitioning to digital delivery in a sector that historically believed e-learning would not work for its workforce. Second, combating disengagement and technophobia in a learner-centered base with varied literacy levels, learning styles, and accessibility needs. Traditional click-through learning wasn't going to be sufficient. We needed tools that could transform passive consumption into active participation, making the learning feel relevant, respectful, and hands-on, which led to the solution of using H5P to transform that static content into interactive, meaningful learning experiences. And the result is clear. It's high engagement, consistent course completions, and learner feedback that reflects real-world impacts and relevance. When we created our first several courses using the HTML directly in Brightspace, some of the feedback that we received from our learners was that they wanted more engagement. Shortly after, I believe, we came to Fusion, met H5P, and thought this is really an interesting solution. And so we took it back to the office and started playing around with it, and we're able to come up with some really exciting additions to the courses that we already had. So as we grow our online presence for education, what we have noticed is that even though we're taking our learning online, the completion rates are still exceptional. We're still maintaining a 95% completion rate, even in our online environments. And what the learners are telling us is that it's fun, they want to go through it, and they are completing all of the activities along the way and not really jumping over anything, even though they have the ability to do so.